How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Welcome everyone to Concordia Lutheran High School for a big-time volleyball matchup between the Class 3A number 5 ranked Bellmont Squaws, who come in with a 1-1 record, having won 5 sets and dropping 3. They will face the home team, the Concordia Lady Cadets. Concordia with a 4-0 record. They have won 12 sets and lost 0. They are now in Class 4A and are ranked number 20 in the state of Indiana. This is an IHSAA matchup. And it's a repeat of last year's Final Four, when Concordia beat Bellmont 3-1 en route to their first ever state championship. Bellmont, of course, won the state championship back in 2010 and in 2007. Last year was the first ever year for Concordia to win a state championship after being runners-up in 2013, 2003, and 1976. The first state championship series was held in 1972. Last year, the second-ranked Cadets, who were 32-6, took a 25-21, 25-22, 25-16 decision over then 8th-ranked Knights from Northview. In their 4th appearance in the state championship match, they won their first ever state championship. Last year, Concordia was led by Tiana Williams, who was named the Mental Attitude Award winner. A lot of accolades went with Williams, who was a 4-year starter for the Cadets and a 4-time All-Conference selection. She was a first-team All-State player and was named a 2014 Under Armour first-team All-American. Williams now has a full scholarship and is attending the University of Wisconsin, where she is planning to study sports medicine. Well, today on the court, we have some good ones for you. Bellmont is led by Taylor Bebout. Bebout is committed to Western Kentucky. She's a 5'11" setter. Last year, she was second-team All-Conference and second-team All-State. She also plays for the Munciana volleyball squad, where she's a 2-time All-American during her 14 and 15-year-old year. Concordia is led by Kara Bowersox, number 14. She's a setter and a return specialist. In her senior year, she's listed at 5'8", along with Erica Shively, an outside hitter who's a senior, listed at 6 foot. Both players competed in last year's All-Star volleyball match at Lawrence North High School. And that was part of the IHSAA Volleyball Classic. They also took part in the Northeast Indiana Volleyball Classic at Sport One Fieldhouse. Folks, we're getting ready for the starting lineups for today's big match, so we're going to send it down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups and today's national anthem. Once again, it is the Class 3A number 5 ranked Bellmont Squaws taking on the Class 4A number 20 ranked Concordia Cadets.
Concordia Lutheran High School Principal, Mr. Michael Tone, and Athletic Director Dean Dorfler. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to Concordia Lutheran High School for tonight's volleyball matchup between the visiting Bellmont Squaws and the Concordia Cadets. Let's meet our lineup. First, for Bellmont, number 1, Kendra Glancy. Number 2, Audrey Blackmore. Number 4, Madeline Myers. Number 5, Liza Okanowski. Number 6, Grace Hunter. Number 8, Alyssa Bruni. Number 9, Taylor Bebout. That was 9. 10, Abby Lepper. Number 11, Erica McDowell. Number 13, Sage Jerigi. Number 14, Tori Miller. And number 18, Madison Macklin. Bellmont is coached by Craig Kroll. And now for Concordia. Number 3, Audrey Cruzzi. Number 5, Sierra Burgell. Number 6, Natalie Cosman. Number 7, Katie Patterson. Number 8, Madeline Patterson. Number 9, Michaela Wright. Number 14, Abby Edding. Number 15, Kara Bowersock. Number 16, Erica Scheidler. Number 22, Abby Miller. Number 23, Michelle Page. Number 25, Teddy Sauer. Number 26, Abby Minger. And number 28, Josie Sauer. The cadets are coached by Trisha Miller. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you can bow your head for a word of prayer from Coach Don Wickman.
Good and gracious God, we first and foremost thank you for this day. We pray, Lord, we ask for your presence tonight. Please send your holy angels to guard and protect all the players from injury. We also ask, Lord, that the players have a great time tonight to enjoy the competition, to have the opportunity to use the skills and the gifts that you've blessed them with. We pray, Lord, that you also bless our referees. We know they're going to do a great job and make this game fair for both teams tonight, and we appreciate their efforts. We thank you for our Lord Jesus Christ, his life, death, and resurrection, which impacts our lives, because through his life and death, we know that we are his children, we are forgiven, and that we will live with him in heaven one day forever. Please bless Bellmont on their way home. Keep them safe. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
And now the national anthem will be sung by freshman volleyball player Addison Agan.
We're all ready for the start of this match between these heavyweights in the Bellmont Squaws and the Concordia Lady Cadets. Concordia once again with a 4-0 record after having taken part in the SAC preseason tournament. Concordia opened up the season beating Homestead in 3 straight sets, Southside in 3, Snyder in 3, and then Bishop Dwenger in 3 this past weekend. Bellmont opened up on the road against Dwenger and lost in 5 sets, 25-16, 22-25, 25-20, and 18-25. They bounced back and beat Woodland in straight sets and are now 1-1 on the season. Once again, the squaws bring with them number 9, Taylor Bebout. She is a captain of the team committed to Western Kentucky, a 5'11" setter there at the middle of the net. Back to serve it for Concordia. It's number 23, Michelle Cage. Michelle is a middle hitter. She's a senior at 5'5". Service ace to start this match as Concordia goes up 1-0. Cage on the season has 4 aces entering this match, so that was number 5. Second serve picked up out of the back row, set by Bebout. Nice block at the net. That was number 25 and number 9 for the Cadets. Number 25 is Teddy Sauer. Number 9, Michaela Wright. She's an outside hitter. A senior at 5'8" is Wright. Sauer, a middle hitter, a junior at 6 foot tall. Cage now with her third serve, scores 2-0 Concordia. Set goes up, nice dump shot by number 14 for Bellmont, Tori Miller. Big hit from the opposite side by number 9, and that's a kill for Michaela Wright. The 5'8" senior. Cadets up now, 3-0. Cage once again with the serve. Out of the back row, that's the libero, number 8, Alyssa Brune. Hit over by number 18, Madison Macklin. Big hit at the net, partially blocked by Madsen. Number 14, beautiful placement, and it does squeak in there by number 14, Tori Miller. She's a freshman outside hitter at 5'9". Back to serve it is number 8, the libero, Alyssa Brune. Brune, a defensive specialist, a junior at 5'4". Big serve. And a nice block at the net by Miller. Heads up play there by Concordia's number 9, Michaela Wright. Brune once again with the serve, picked up by number 3, Sierra Bergdahl. As that shot is going to fall in for a point. Bebout with the set, knocked in by Bellmont. Brune once again, big hit coming up and another block, but that one's going to go out of bounds. Big swing by number 25, Teddy Sauer, the 6-foot junior. Concordia up now 4-3, and back to serve it is number 9, Michaela Wright. Wright with the big serve, picked up in the back row by number 5 for Bellmont. Nice hit by Tori Miller, picked up by the Lady Cadets. Big hit by number 16, Erica Shively for Concordia. Miller finds an opening, and we are tied at 4 here in set number 1. Back to serve it will be Taylor Bebout, the junior at 5'11". Nice diving serve there for Bebout with the ace. Going down to get it for Concordia was number 9, Michaela Wright. You can see that ball just nosedive towards the tail end of that serve. Bellmont does take the lead, 5-4, after Bebout's ace. Set goes to the opposite side. Great job by Shively getting that one over, and it's going to fall in for a point as we're tied up at 5. Shively, who wears number 16 for the Cadets. Abigail Edding wears number 14 in the front row for Concordia. Big block in the middle by number 14, Edding. As you saw, Bebout set it up there for Tori Miller. So Concordia now takes the lead, 6-5. With the serve for the Lady Cadets, it's Cruzy. Wearing the libero's jersey. Bebout sets it up for number 2. Beautiful looking dump shot, and it does fall in. A couple different lines on the court. So we are back to being tied at 6. Back to serve it is Tori Miller, the big hitter for the Squaws. Lofty serve, picked up by the libero. Set goes behind, and a nice kill by number 14, Edding. Abigail Edding with the point as Concordia takes back the lead, 7-6. Checking into the match for Concordia is number 6, Natalie Kosnick. With the serve, that's number 15, Kara Bowersox. Bowersox taking part in those exhibition matches, those all-star matches a year ago, as the point goes to Bellmont, and we are tied at 7. Back to serve it for the Squaws, it's number 6, Grace Hunter, an outside hitter, only a freshman at 5'9". Tied up at 7. Big jump serve. Set goes behind, and a huge hit by number 16, Erica Shively, with the kill. Another great set there by number 15, Bowersox, as Shively just sneaks that ball in there for the service ace. Concordia takes the 2-point advantage now, 9-7. Once again, Shively with the jump serve. Picked up in the back row. Set goes over to number 2, Audrey Blackmore, a sophomore outside hitter. Assist coming from Taylor Bebout. Bebout entering today's match with 69 assists in just 5 sets being played on the season. I believe we've got Concordia into the nets. The point's going to go to Bellmont as we are tied at 9. With the serve, it's number 1, Kendra Glancy, as we do have a timeout. Go over some of the stats from these two squads. As we just mentioned earlier, 69 assists already on the season for Taylor Bebout, as Bellmont has just 2 matches under their belt heading into this one, and a total of 8 sets. Leading Concordia in assists is Michaela Wright, based off the stats that we had got off of Max Preps. Michaela Wright, a senior outside hitter at 5'8". Tori Miller leading Bellmont in kills with 32 entering today's match. Teddy Sauer with 30 and Erica Shively with 25. Michaela Wright with 22 to lead Concordia entering today's match. Once again, it's Kendra Glancy, junior defensive specialist at 5'5" with the serve. Good pickup as the set goes to the outside. That was a big hit by number 9. Bebout set it up. The ball is alive still. Good dump shot. Once again, Michaela Wright for the Cadets as that one sneaks in there for a point. Bellmont up now 10-9. Always nice to have a setter that's got the vision to be able to find those holes in the defense. That dump shot is very popular, cannot be used too often, but can be very effective. And going up high and grabbing it for the Cadets was number 14, Abigail Edding. Middle blocker, a junior at 6'2". Back to serve it for the Cadets, it's number 8, Madeline Patterson. Defensive specialist, she's a sophomore at 5'5". We are tied at 10 here in set number 1. Bebout, middle set, that was over to Miller, number 14. Ball knocked out to number 6 for Concordia, Kosnick. That's number 4 for Bellmont, just a little bit long, but the point does go to Bellmont. Nope, they're going to switch it over to Concordia. That was Madeline Myers, sophomore outside hitter. Concordia does get the point, so serving it now is number 8, Madeline Patterson. Concordia with the lead, 11-10. Bebout once again with the set right in the middle. Big hit by Grace Hunter. On the opposite end, that was Teddy Sauer with the kill for the Cadets. Concordia up now 12-10.
Come on, girls, slide out.
Concordia has yet to lose a match this season, entering today with a 4-0 record. Bellmont at 1-1. Serve, nice dig. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 14, Tori Miller. She had to go down low to get it. Just a little bit too much on that bump. Patterson still with the serve. As that one just sneaks in for a service ace. As we got a timeout. The coach of Bellmont is Craig Kroll. And the coach of Concordia is Trisha Miller. Let's take a look at the Summit Athletic volleyball standings that we got from Max Preps. Concordia currently in first place with a 4-0 record. Bishop Dwenger in second place with a 3-1 record. Their only loss on the season coming to these Lady Cadets. Snyder coming in with a 2-1 record. Once again, their only losses to Concordia. Bishop Lures at 2-2. Northrop at 1-2. Wayne at 0-1. Northside at 0-3 and Southside at 0-3. Looking at the NE8, the Northeast 8, Carroll in first place with a 2-0 conference record, 6-0 overall. East Noble at 0-1. DeKalb at 0-1 in conference play, both with 0-3. Or excuse me, a 0-2 record. Carroll at 6-1 overall, and East Noble at 2-1. Back to the action, I believe we got a false start, if you will. So once again, that's Madeline Patterson. 4 straight points for the Cadets. Bebout once again with the vision, found the opening and just tapped it in for the point. That's going to kill the run by the Cadets. The score is now 14-11. Back to serve it for Bellmont's number 5, Okanowski. Lisa Okanowski. She's a defensive specialist, a junior at 5'4". Set goes to the opposite side and a big hit. Michaela Wright with the kill. 15-11, now your score, as that's about the hardest hit ball we've seen all day, supplied to you by Michaela Wright. Michaela, once again, a senior at 5'8", outside hitter. Michaela once again entering today with 22 kills on the season. Miller picked up in the back row by Shively. Beautiful looking dump shot, but a great pancake by Bellmont. Another dump shot. Beautiful job in the back row by number 5 for the Squaws. Miller with the big slam picked up by Concordia. Shively getting it over. That was picked up by number 6 for Bellmont. Set goes right into the middle, Teddy Sauer. And finding the opening, a beautifully placed shot by number 15, Kara Bowersox. She's the setter for Concordia. 2 really good setters on display, 2 of the best in Northeast Indiana here, with number 15, Kara Bowersox, the senior, and number 9, Taylor Bebout, the junior for Bellmont. Miller's going to send it over. Bowersox, huge set over there for Wright. Beautiful dig in the back row by number 5 for Bellmont. Bowersox sets it up behind him with Sauer with the kill. So at the net there, number 25, Teddy Sauer, the middle hitter, only a junior at 6 foot. Busy early on in this set. Back to serve it, that's Michelle Cage, number 23 for Concordia. B-box over to Miller, blocked at the net. Now the middle set, and that's just of Concordia into the nets. That's going to be a point for Bellmont. I believe that was Sage Jerrigy, number 13, junior middle hitter. Back to serve it for Bellmont now. It's Alyssa Brune, defensive specialist, a junior at 5'4". Picked up in the back row by number 23, Bowersox, over to right. Miller picked up by Shively in the back row. Wright with the kill. Michaela Wright is on her game today, the senior is, as she heads back to serve it for the Lady Cadets, who are up 18-12. That serve nipped the top of the net and fell in. Always a tough play for the defense as Concordia extends its lead to 7, 19-12. Right, jump serve. That one straight into the net as she was playing with the top of the net there. That one gonna fall back on her side. So back to serve it is the setter, Taylor Bebout. Once again, committed to Western Kentucky, a top 20 Division I program in the NC2A. Bowersox over to Sauer. Beautiful pickup in the back row by Okanowski. Nice save by Miller. Bebout over to, that was number 2 for Bellmont. Bowersox once again, Teddy Sauer. Too much to handle right there as the junior, Teddy Sauer, gets it to fall. Concordia now up by 7, 20-13. With the serve, it is the libero, number 3, Aja Cruzy. Bebout's gonna bump it over. Bowersox over to Erica Shively with the kill. A lot of weapons on display here for Concordia when you look at Shively, Sauer, and Wright. Along with their setter, one of the most important positions in volleyball, if not the most important position, that's Kara Bowersox. Nice block at the net. Shively and Bowersox there for the Lady Cadets. Excuse me, that was number 14, Abigail Edding. Edding wears number 14 for the Lady Cadets. Cruzy with the serve. Picked up in the back row there by Brune. Point gonna go to Bellmont, as I believe Edding was into the net for the Lady Cadets. Back to serve it for the Squaws, it's Tori Miller, the big outside hitter. Only a freshman at 5'9", just a freshman. In the back row, I believe that was Wright. Set goes over to Edding. Bebout with a beautiful set over to number 2, Blackmore. Hit just a little bit long, point to Concordia. 23-14 now in set number 1. Bowersox with the serve. As checking into the match is number 6 for Concordia, Natalie Kosnick. Bowersox right off the fingertips of number 14, Tori Miller. Miller once again, only a freshman, 2 very good freshmen on this Bellmont roster, and Grace Hunter and Tori Miller. Bowersox, Bebout with the set. Big hit there by number 4, that was Myers. From the middle of the floor with the kill is number 9, Michaela Wright, as Concordia is gonna take set number 1, 25-14. Big time talent on display here between these two squads. Let's take a look here at some of the upcoming matches for Concordia. In just 2 days, on Thursday, they will be at New Haven High School, 7 p.m. start. And then once again on the road at Leo, that's September the 2nd. They will start SAC play here at Concordia on September the 15th against Snyder. After today's match, their next home match will be September the 3rd against Columbia City. Folks, if you had not yet had a chance to check out the Concordia Lady Cadets, this is some big-time volleyball action here in the city of Fort Wayne. Definitely want to come down here to the basement at Concordia and check them out. For Bellmont, the Squaws, up next, they will host South Adams. That's on Thursday. Then September the 3rd, they will host Fort Wayne Snyder. And then a big-time matchup on September the 9th as Bellmont will host Carroll High School. Carroll brings with them Jackie Quaid, the senior who I believe is committed to the University of Illinois. So another great matchup there as Bellmont always takes on the best teams in Northeast Indiana. Two storied programs. Carroll once again has a 6-1 overall record. They've won 15 sets and have only dropped 2. East Noble with a 2-1 overall record. Columbia City at 2-0. DeKalb at 0-2. Bellmont once again at 1-1. Bellmont is ranked number 5 in Class 3A. Concordia ranked number 20 in Class 4A. Kind of interesting there with Concordia's ranking. If you look at the preseason rankings in Class 4A, Concordia opened up at number 16. Well, since then, they've won every single match, but have dropped 4 spots in the state rankings to number 20. Also in Class 4A, Carroll High School is ranked number 7. The number 1 ranked team is Indianapolis Cathedral, as they have just a loaded squad up there in Indianapolis, ranked number 1 in 4A. Taking the number 1 ranking in Class 3A is Providence High School, receiving 79 first place votes. Yorktown, Delta, Northview. Northview once again took on Concordia last year in the state championship. Bellmont fell to Concordia in the Final Four. Bellmont ranked at number 5 in Class 3A. Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian High School is ranked number 11 in Class 1A. And those are your representatives from the Fort Wayne area in the state rankings. About ready to get back to the action here as Concordia took set number 1, 25-14. All set here for set number 2. And back to serve it for Bellmont will be number 1, Kendra Glancy, defensive specialist. She's a junior at 5'5". From the back row, that was the libero Cruzy. And point goes to the Cadets, excuse me. Point to Bellmont here as they take the early lead, 1-0. Clancy, the lob serve that was picked up by Shively. Bauer socks over to Sauer. Bebout was knocked over by number 4, Myers for Bellmont. Kuzi, Wright, Michaela Wright, does that one sneak in? Point goes to Concordia as Michaela Wright with the kill. Right now to serve it up for the Cadets. Teddy Sauer in the front row with Bauer socks. And I believe that's Shively on the other end. Big serve. Bebout sets it up for Miller. Picked up in the back row by number 3, Cruzy. Nice dig there by number 14, Miller. Just a freshman. And that's tipped out of bounds. Point goes to number 4, Madeline Myers, and Bellmont as they take the 2-1 lead. Checking in for Bellmont now is number 5, Okanowski. Bebout getting some instruction from her coach, Craig Kroll. Okanowski with the serve. Bauer Sox over to Shively. Strong on the kill there as it went off the fingertips of Madeline Myers. Excuse me, I believe that was number 5, Okanowski. So Audrey Cruzy now to serve it up, wearing the Liberos jersey for Concordia. Lob hit. Bebout. She was met in the air there and won that battle. Number 14, Abigail Edding, was right there with her, but Bebout got that ball to fall for a point. 3-2 Bellmont on top. There's Brune with the serve. Edding, that one's gonna fall in for a point. We're tied up at 3. Number 15 is Kara Bauer Sox. She's a setter / return specialist, senior at 5'8". Big hit at the net by Edding, kept alive by Bellmont. Bauer Sox with a beautiful set behind her back to Erica Shively with the kill. 4-3, now your score with Concordia on top. Bauer Sox once again with the serve. Top of the net and falls in. Tied at 4. Bellmont will take over. Taylor Bebout, captain for the Squaws, back to serve it up. Bebout once again is a 2-time All-American playing with her club team, Munciana, one of the top clubs in the state of Indiana. Good looking dump shot, good attempt there by Edding, picked up by the Squaws. Set goes to the outside, that's number 6 with the big hit. Kept alive by number 14, Tori Miller. Bauer Sox set it up behind her to Shively as that ball rode the top of the net and fell in for a point for the Lady Cadets. Erica Shively now back to serve it up. Shively, a big part of this team last year that won state, first ever state championship for the heralded Concordia volleyball program. Bebout over to number 6. That was Grace Hunter. Michaela Wright just throwing it down big time. Number 9 with the kill. What a pleasure for number 15 Bauer Sox to have so many great hitters around her. One of those being Erica Shively with the serve. Concordia up by 2. Miller's gonna have to send that one over. Up to the front row, Bauer Sox behind her. That was hit just a little bit long by number 6, Natalie Kosnick. Kosnick is a return specialist, senior at 5'9". It's Tori Miller set to serve it up for Bellmont. Miller once again only a freshman, heavily involved in this match so far. Point gonna go to Bellmont. I'm not sure if there was a rotation issue there. Coach Tricia Miller getting the explanation from the judge. So they're not going to award a point to Bellmont. It stays at 6-6. Once again, Tori Miller with the serve. Wright doing a good job of keeping that one alive. Big hit there by Kinsig. Getting that ball in there to fall. That was number 6, Grace Hunter for Bellmont. Tori Miller once again with the serve. As the Squaws take the lead 7-6.
Oh, they took the point away from us. We played over.
Miller, Bauer Sox over to Wright. Picked up out of the back row. Bebout setting it up. Huge hit there by number 4. Great looking hit by Madeline Myers. Excuse me. Point to Concordia. Right now the board reads Concordia 7, Bellmont 6. But yeah, I do believe it should be 7 apiece here. So the score right now is 7-6, Concordia. Nice block at the net. That was number 9, Michaela Wright, along with Teddy Sauer. Big time block. Lady Cadets up now 8-6. With the serve, it's number 8, Madeline Patterson. Big hits, a little bit long, just sailed right over the head of number 8, Alyssa Brune. Checking in will be Edding. She checks in for number 8, Patterson. Back to serve it for Bellmont, it's number 6, Grace Hunter. 8-7 your score, Concordia on top. See that ball sky high with the big serve. Wright with a monstrous kill. As number 9, Michaela Wright, is on top of her game tonight here at Concordia. We do have a timeout by Coach Craig Krall and the Squaws. Audrey Cruz for the Cadets with 53 digs already entering today's match. Michaela Wright, number 9, leads the team with 13 aces. Abigail Edding, number 14, leads the team with 8 blocks. Once again, that's entering today's match. Those are stats pulled off of maxpreps.com. Some of the leaders for Bellmont, once again, Tori Miller, the freshman, with 32 kills. Behind her, it's Audrey Blackmore with 15, Grace Hunter with 14, Taylor Bebout with 12. Bebout getting 12 kills from her setter position. And Jagariki Sage, she's got 12 kills as well. 69 assists by Taylor Bebout. Very, very impressive, and that is just in 8 sets played. Once again with the serve for Concordia, it's Paige Patterson, number 7. Picked up in the back row by Miller. Big hit coming up, that was Madeline Myers. As the points going to Concordia, 10-7 your score. Paige Patterson. That serve is into the net. The Lady Cadets have yet to lose a set on the season. Entering today with 12 sets played, all of them won. Very impressive to say the least. You would think graduating such a great player as they did with Tiana Williams that might fall back a little bit, but it does not appear so, as Concordia is showing that they are one of the top teams in the state of Indiana here for the 2015 season. Bellmont once again with the point. Kendra Glancy with the serve, down by 1, 10-9. Patterson from the back row, Bauer Sox over to Sauer. That's tipped at the net, point to Concordia. And Sauer with the kill. Now it's Michaela Wright, the big hitter, with the serve. And she is a senior. Hit that one just a little bit too long, as just missed the end line there by about a ball's length. Back to serve it for Bellmont will be number 5, Lisa Okanowski. Okanowski, junior at 5'4". Bauer Sox looking for the dump shot and gets it to fall for a point. That ball had a little bit of mustard coming into it. Bauer Sox opted just to dump it over. Shively and Edding on the front line with Bauer Sox. It's as good as it gets there in the city of Fort Wayne. Cruzy with the serve. Bebout over to Miller. Got into the body of Shively, but kept alive. Now Shively's turn to send it over, and she gets the kill. 13-10 your score with the Lady Cadets on top. Audrey Cruzy, a junior at 5'3", defensive specialist. Picked up in the back row. Bebout over to Miller. Nice dump shot. Picked up beautiful by Patterson. Shively, that was picked up in the back row by number 5, Okanowski. But the point going to go to Concordia. 14-10, now your score. Cruzy once again to serve it up. In the back row, that was number 1, Glancy. Miller picked up by Cruzy. Set goes to the opposite side. That was Shively. Bebout with a quick spike there by number 13. Number 13 is Jerrigy. Bebout finds the opening and dumps it in. 14-11. Now your score, Bellmont down by 3. Now back with the serve, it's number 8, Alyssa Brune. Set goes to Shively. Into the net, point goes to Bellmont. Bellmont now pulls within 2, 14-12. Once again, that's number 8, Alyssa Brune, a junior. Defensive specialist with the serve. That was right out of the back row. And a beautiful dump shot by Kara Bowersox as she found the opening and placed it beautifully. Bowersox now to serve it up for the Cadets. 15-12 to score. Picked up in the back row. Bebout over to Miller. Nice pick up by Shively. Sending it over is number 6, Kosnick. Bowersox right. And point goes to Concordia. (16-12). Your score, Bowersox with the serve. In the back row, that's number 1, Glancy. Miller, Bowersox. And a beautiful kill there by Natalie Kosnick, the return specialist. She's a senior at 5'9". Bowersox with the marathon serve here. She is a good one for the Lady Cadets. That serve does miss the end line there as Bellmont now pulls within 4, 17-13. Back to serve it will be the junior, the setter at 5'11", Taylor Bebout. Bebout with a big hit. Wright, Michaela Wright, got a hold of that one and knocked it off the ceiling. Point to the Squaws. 17-14 now the score. Bebout once again, jump serve. As you can see, her serve is special. It's got a nosedive towards the end. Shively with a big kill for the Lady Cadets. 18-14. Shively to serve it up. Ball got into the body of number 5, Okanowski, doing a good job of keeping that one alive. Bowersox sets it up behind her. Another big hit there by Kosnick. That ball partially blocked at the net. Bowersox over to Wright. Michaela Wright, that one on the line. Point to Concordia. Michaela Wright is on its day with her big spikes. Once again, Shively with the serve for Concordia. Beautiful crowd on hand as Concordia always gets great appreciation from their fans. Here at Concordia, Bowersox sets behind her. Once again, another kill there by Natalie Kosnick, the senior at 5'9". 20-14 now your serve here, or your score here in set number 2. With the serve, it's Shively. Shively, a 6-foot outside hitter. She's a senior. A little miscommunication there by Bellmont, but they're okay. Ball still alive. Right. That one was close to being right on the line or being out, just off the fingertips of number 5, Okanowski. We do have a timeout by Bellmont and Coach Craig Kroll. Other action in the NE8, it's Columbia City at Garrett. Lakewood Park Christian at Norwell, Carroll at Heritage, Angola at New Haven, Bellmont, of course, here taking on the Lady Cadets. Also going on in the SAC today, it's Bishop Dwenger at Leo. Once again, Concordia this past weekend beat Snyder 3-0. Lures beat Wayne 3-0. Bishop Dwenger beat Northrop 3-2. Northrop has a really good setter over there. If you get a chance to check out the Bruins in action, Blackhawk Christian will be taking on Snyder once again on the 26th tomorrow at 6 p.m. As we are back to the action here in the basement at Concordia. Shively with the serve. 7-point advantage for the Lady Cadets. Nice serve there right off the fingertips of number 2, Audrey Blackmore. Outside hitter, a sophomore at 5'7". Blackmore with 15 kills on the season, 2 assists, 1 dig. And Shively serves that one into the net. 22-15 is your score. Entering the match for Bellmont, it's number 4, Madeline Myers. With the serve, it's the freshman, Tori Miller, outside hitter. Bowersox just tipped that one over, and into the net was Concordia. Point to the Squaws. 22-16 your score. Once again, Miller picked up in the back row by Cruzy. Edding with a nice hit at the net, kept alive by Bellmont. Sending it over was number 4, Myers, for the Squaws. And another kill there by Natalie Kosnick, as she's having herself quite a second set. Checking in for Concordia to serve it up will be number 8, Madeline Patterson. Madeline is a defensive specialist, only a sophomore at 5'5". Paige Patterson's a setter. She's a sophomore at 5'5". Bebout sets it up behind her, and a big kill. That was number 2 for Bellmont, Audrey Blackmore, with the assist to Taylor Bebout. Now with the serve, it's Grace Hunter for the Squaws. Shively, Bowersox over to Sauer. Looked like that set got a little bit too into the net there as Teddy Sauer rose up to throw it down, but point gonna go to Bellmont. 25-18, a 5-point advantage right now for the Lady Cadets. It's number 6, Grace Hunter with the big time serve. A little bit of a laser on that one. Kosnick on the other end with another kill. Natalie Kosnick, she's gonna take a breather, a much deserved breather for number 6. Back to serve it will be Michelle Cage, senior middle hitter at 5'5". Bebout has to come back, keep that one alive for Bellmont. A huge hit there by Miller, picked up nicely by the Cadets. In the back row, Miller keeping that one alive along with Bebout. Sent over by number 6, Hunter. Nice play there by Sauer, and point going to go to the Lady Cadets, as I believe we had a squall into the net. So that'll do it for set number 2, as Lady Cadets win it 25-18. Let's take a look at Concordia once again entering today's match having won 12 straight sets. Make it 14 straight now as they're up 2-0 over the Squaws. Against Homestead, Concordia won 25-21, 25-12, 25-7. Against Southside, 25-4, 25-10, 25-4. Against Snyder, 25-15, 25-19, 25-20. Against Dwenger, 25-21, 25-18, 25-16. That's the Lady Cadets. Now remember, Bellmont opened this season up against Dwenger, having lost 25-16, 22-25, 25-20, 18-25, and 14-16. Bebout once again has 12 kills on the season with 1 error in 18 attempts, 1.5 kills per game with a hitting percentage of 61, kill percentage at 67. She's got 69 assists, averaging 8.63 assists per game, 10 digs on the season, 1.25 digs a game, 2 aces, 1 service error, 0.25 aces per game. She's got 3 blocks, 0.38 blocks per game. That's the center for Bellmont, Taylor Bebout, who once again is committed to Western Kentucky and only a junior. Pretty special to have a 5'11" setter do a little bit of everything and to have her back next year. From last year's Final Four team, obviously Concordia losing Tiana Williams, which is a big loss in its own right. Bellmont lost Sadie Albertson, who's now playing at the University of St. Francis here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Jenna Wilder, who will be playing at Trine. Remember, it was the Braves last year making it to the Final Four before losing 3-1 against Concordia, as Concordia eventually won their first volleyball state championship, the Lady Cadets. Last year with Tiana Williams, but it's obvious that they were a junior heavy team last year, when now you look at on the floor and they're just players all over the place. Kosnick had herself a great second set with the kills. Michaela Wright has been fantastic all match long. Bauer Sox, the setter, and Erica Shively, along with Abby Mueller and Michelle Cage. What a great senior class here at Concordia. So far, 2 standout players for Bellmont that we've seen in this match has been Tori Miller, only a freshman, Taylor Bebout, only a junior. As a matter of fact, there is not one senior on the roster for Bellmont. Once again, not one senior on the roster. So this squad is going to be one to be reckoned with for a time to come. As we said earlier, they are one of the heavyweights in the state of Indiana when it comes to volleyball. Teddy Sauer at the net, doing a great job from her middle blocker position. 1-0, Concordia on top. With the serve is number 23, Michelle Cage. Point to Bellmont. We're tied up at 1. That's number 6 for the Squaws, Grace Hunter. Grace is a 5'9" outside hitter. Once again, only a freshman. She, along with Tori Miller, the 2 freshmen on the squad. Good pick up in the back row as Bowersock sets it up for Michaela Wright with the kill. Starting that sequence was number 23, Michelle Cage for the Lady Cadets. That serve is a little bit too long by Michaela Wright, as we are tied up at 2. Back to serve it for the Squaws. The libero, number 8, Alyssa Broom. Erica Shively, Bauer Sox with the dump shot. It's always fun to watch the setters, is that they don't try to give anything away there. It's almost like a no-look dump shot a lot of the times from that front row. And we have 2 of the best setters in the state in Bebout and Bauer Sox. Miller with the big hit, blocked and out of bounds. Point to Bellmont. Miller, Tori Miller, once again with another kill. Back to serve it is number 9, Taylor Bebout. It's picked up by Wright. Bauer Sox, nice dig there by number 8 for Bellmont. Bauer Sox behind her to Edding. Big hit. Right off of Blackmore. Point goes to Concordia. We're tied up at 3. Back into the match, 4-3, Concordia on top. Natalie Kosnick back in for the Lady Cadets. Bauer Sox with the serve. Set goes over to Miller, blocked at the net. That was Shively and Edding. Point for Concordia. Bauer Sox once again letting her fly. That one is out of play. 5-4 to score, with Concordia on top. That's the freshman, Tori Miller. Tori Miller at 5'9", the outside hitter. Bauer Sox with the set, and another kill by Natalie Kosnick. Erica Shively now back to serve it for the Lady Cadets. Shively, who took part in both of the All-Star matches last year that we covered, that you can find at SummitCitySports.com. As Edding at the net, we do have a point for the Lady Cadets. Folks, last year we did go down to Lawrence North High School and get all 3 matches from the IHSAA All-Star matches, the juniors, North and South, the 1A and 2A All-Stars, and the 3A and 4A All-Stars. We also have a broadcast from the Northeast Indiana Volleyball Showcase that was held at Sport One Fieldhouse. Point for the Lady Cadets. 7-4 to score. Coach Craig Call looking for the double hit there from the judge, not getting the call. Shively, Bebout. That was knocked over by number 18, Madison Macklin, at the net for Bellmont. Bebout now sets it up behind her. That was a big hit by Blackmore. Good dig by Miller. Sent back over by Michaela Wright. As Bellmont called into the net. Point to the Cadets. 9-4 now your score. Lady Cadets on top. Shively serves it right into the net. Entering the match for Bellmont, it's number 5, Okanowski. Lisa Okanowski, junior at 5'4". Picked up by Wright. Bauer Sox. Michaela Wright with the big kill. As you saw her just hovering in the air, waiting to throw it down. Back to serve, it's Madeline Patterson. Only a sophomore for the Lady Cadets. 10-5 to score, Concordia on top. Bebout with the set. Big hit and a kill for Audrey Blackmore, the sophomore outside hitter. Audrey is listed at 5'7" on the roster for Bellmont. Blackmore now with the serve as Bellmont's down 10-6. Into the net, and out of bounds. Point to Concordia. Kosnick going to take a breather. Entering for Concordia, it's number 23, Michelle Cage. Cage, a part of this very talented senior class with the serve. Miller setting it up. Bebout looking to knock it over, is blocked by Sauer at the net. Point to Bellmont. 11-7, now your score. With the serve, it's Grace Hunter. Grace, once again, just a freshman. Teddy Sauer with the kill. Number 25 has been fantastic. A lot of weapons here to deal with Concordia. It's hard to say if they've gotten better since last year. They are looking phenomenal right now, having won 14 straight sets on the season. Sauer, Bower Sox getting it done for the Lady Cadets. 13-7 is your score. Right with the serve. Hunter knocked over by number 2, Blackmore. This point goes to Concordia. Sauer, Erica Shively, Bower Sox all at the net for the Lady Cadets. Michaela Wright back to serve. Bebout sets it up behind her to Tori Miller. Huge block, Shively and Sauer there for Concordia. Teddy Sauer at 6 foot, only a junior middle hitter. Shively, of course, a 6 foot senior. Bebout sends it into the back row. Bower Sox sets it up. Shively's there with the kill. So we do have a timeout going to be called as Bellmont is down 16-7. Folks, be sure to tune in to SummitCitySports.com. Proud sponsor of Summit City Sports is Parkview and Parkview Sports Medicine. Parkview always doing a great job of supporting Fort Wayne area athletics, especially their amateur athletics. Once again, we would like to thank our sponsor, Parkview Sports Medicine, Sport 1 ONE. As you see their banner underneath the scoreboard here, parkview.com/sports medicine. And they are also partnered up with AWP Athletes with Purpose. Great local organization here to train the athletes, get them ready for high school competition. Michaela Wright once again with the serve. Folks, be sure to check out SummitCitySports.com for football, boys and girls soccer, and volleyball broadcasts, along with highlights. We also archive all of the Fort Wayne area local media, and that's divided up by sports. So you can see the past year's archive of volleyball, football, wrestling, you name it. Sauer at the net, knocked over by Bellmont. Now it's Shively. Picking it up in the back row was Hunter. Bebout. Nice set But that shot is just a little bit too long by number 13, Sage Jeregi. In the back row, that's Glancy. Sent over by Tori Miller. Bower Sox to Sauer. A little bit of mustard on that one. Glancy doing her best. And Sauer sure can hit him for the Lady Cadets. 18-17 is your score. So once again, folks, that's SummitCitySports.com. Our YouTube channel is Summit City Sports. We've got archive broadcasts all the way back to 2010. This year, with the help of Parkview Sports Medicine, we are committed to bring you volleyball, boys and girls soccer, men's and boys and girls basketball, football, broadcast on the season. Will Concordia run through the schedule undefeated until they meet up with Carroll? Big matchup to end the regular season on October the 15th. Concordia and Carroll will be a good one. Remember, Carroll is ranked in Class 4A above Concordia. Carroll comes in at number 7. Concordia ranks at number 20 in the country. That was right with the serve. Tori Miller getting all of that one with the kill. As Bebout gets the assist. 18-8, now your score. You can see the connection starting to form there with the junior Bebout and the freshman Tori Miller. Miller spending a lot of time in the back row in today's match as well. Bower Sox set it up for Teddy Sauer. I believe they're going to call the setter into the net. Always a tough place to be, trying to position your body best to set it up for your outside hitter. That's number 8, Brune with the serve. Sauer. Once again, hard to handle, Teddy Sauer. 19-9, Concordia on top. Set goes right into the middle to the freshman Hunter. Nice dump shot by Edding and sent back over by the Squaws. Point goes to Bellmont now as they're down by 9, 19-10. Taylor Bebout back to serve it up for the Squaws. Bellmont with a very interesting matchup coming up as they're going to host Carroll on September the 9th. That is a 5:15 p.m. start. Concordia up now 20-10. Kosnick back in for the Lady Cadets. Miller getting it up to the front row. Blackmore sending it over. Michaela Wright. Bebout's there in the back line. Bower Sox with the big kill is Natalie Kosnick. 21-10 now your score. Bebout sent it up behind her for Tori Miller, looking for the dump shot. Great play by number 3, Cruzy. Coming up with the dig. Bebout sent it up behind her. That was Blackmore with the big hit. Shively going to send it over. Grace Hunter for Bellmont. Now Wright, Hunter over to Bebout. Tori Miller, Shively. The set goes over to Kosnick. Kosnick's going to bump it to Bower Sox. Shively, nice pickup by Hunter in the back row. Once again, only a freshman is Hunter. Cruzy, and into the net is Kosnick. So a great Great volley there as Bellmont gets the point. Score is 21-11. Freshman Tori Miller. That was cruisy. Bauer Sox with a great set there. Didn't get very high, but number 28 was able to make up. That's Josie Sauer, a middle hitter. She's only a freshman at 5'10". That's Josie Sauer, the freshman, at 5'10". Teddy Sauer, a junior, listed at 6 foot. Shively serve. Bebout over to Tori Miller with a big hit from the middle of the floor. Kosnick, a nice dig there by Bebout. She sends it over. Bauer Sox. I think there's a little bit of miscommunication there, as I'm not sure if that set was intended for Josie Sauer. I believe it was, because it did fall short of the outside hitter. Back to serve it up for Bellmont will be number 5, Lisa Okanowski. 22-12 here in set number 3. Concordia has won their past 14 sets. They have yet to lose a set on the season. Kayla Wright, she can slam it down or she can strategically place it. She has been great in this match. Now to serve it for the Lady Cadets, it's number 8, Madeline Patterson. Bebout. That was Grace Hunter, the freshman. Right, big hit, she gets the kill. What a great attempt there by Okanowski. That was just a big time hit. Match point here, 24-12. And with the serve, it's number 8, Madeline Patterson. Just a bit long as the serve will go to Bellmont. Once again, match point at 24-13. So Concordia, if they hold on to win here, will improve to 5-0 on the season, as Bellmont will drop to 1-2. We will see what happens here. The serve by Glancy into the net, and Concordia wins it 25-13. Concordia takes the first set 25-14, second set 25-18, third set 25-13. Folks, we are going to head down for some post-game reactions. Straight sets you guys have won on the season. You have yet to lose a set. Coming off a state championship run, it didn't seem like you guys could get better, but what a way to start the season. Yeah, we're pretty excited. We just come in every game, you know, it's being in the moment and working hard in that moment and doing our best, and no matter who we're playing. So yeah, we're excited to start off the season like that. Obviously last year you lost a great player with Kiana Williams. Do you feel like this week could even be better than last year's squad? I think we could. If we keep working hard and getting better every day, then yeah, I think we can keep improving and become better. How does it feel having a senior setter like Kara Bauer Sox, and she's got so many weapons with you and Eddie and Cosmic, Wright, there's so many weapons, but what's it like being able to play with a player like that? It's exciting. It's awesome to be able to have a player like her that can just get the job done and do what has to be done, and with the weapons coming from everywhere, just the team will never know what to expect. So Kara, coming off a state championship season last year, you guys have won 15 sets in a row. What's that like?
That's awesome. I mean, it's kind of hard to do that in volleyball because it's a game of mistakes, but we're doing pretty well.
How does it feel being a setter on a team that has so many weapons around?
It's so fun. I mean, I can set whoever I want, and I know that they can get the job done.
Absolutely. What's the main focus for this year? What's the main goals to get back to state? And then obviously
state, yeah.
Up a class, so.
Yeah, we're just working hard at every game to get better until we go to sectionals and so on.
Well, talk about today's match. Bellmont, they have some really good players in their setter. I mean, we saw two of the best setters in the state, I thought. But what do you think about the squad's performance today?
I thought Taylor did really well. I mean, they're a young group, but they did really well.
Coming off a great season last year, your first ever state championship, it's hard to believe the team can get better, but 15 sets in a row, that's very impressive.
I don't think I'm surprised, but I think a lot of other people are surprised with what these kids are doing, and they're just excited for their chance, their season, their team this year. And no matter what, it's always a new team, and they've got something to prove. And they know every night they've got to come ready to play because everybody, wants to come after them. And so step on the court, ready to take care of business, and they practice that way, and so it shows.
And Coach, you took on one of the best teams in Class 3A today in Bellmont, and they've got a great setter in Taylor Bebout, some really good freshman outside hitters as well.
Yeah.
But let's talk about today's match. Obviously, you wanted straight sets, but Bellmont looked pretty good out there.
Yeah, they're scrappy. They're fighters. A Bellmont team will never give up. You never want to count your chickens early because they, it's a momentum game and they'll fight to land. And and Craig instills that in his players. I think they're young, yes, but they've got very good players on the floor. So, you step on the floor as a varsity player, it doesn't matter how old you are, you deserve that. And so, we certainly don't overlook any of them. We think they're great players. And we could turn around and play them on Saturday again at the Yorktown tournament. But, the rivalry that we have with them is just fun. And I think, to me, I'd like to play these kind of matches every night where it's, just getting in it, working hard and seeing where you are, really, against very good teams. So
Absolutely. We talked about Bebout. How about your setter, Bowersox? She's got so many weapons around her.
Yeah.
Shively, Wright, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, I think that's what makes this team, a little bit better even than last year's team, in that you don't know where we're coming from. And I know last weekend some of the teams were doubling up on Shively and Teddy Sauer. And if you look at our stats, then our outside Michaela Wright and Natalie Kosnick, they led us. And so, that's what teammates do. We read the defense, and Kara does. And I would say her maturity this will be her third year starter on varsity. And that maturity to being able to read the other side of the net, being able to dump when she sees a hole, being able to see her one-on-ones and read what the middle's doing if she's going with the slide and getting that one-on-one situation. She's making our hitters look pretty darn good because of it.
Coach, are any of your seniors committed right now?
Erica Shively is committed to go to IPFW, and that's it. Yeah.
Coach, it was a great game today, great match. Your girls looked really good with Taylor Bebout and the freshman outside hitters. Came up a little bit short, but this is a team that has not lost a set all season long. Obviously, they've been reigning state champs.
To me, it was all about experience, because you could tell we were the young team, didn't know how to handle the pressure that Concordia put on us, but I guess it's something to learn from for us, but just seeing what older age kids can do, that hopefully we, as a team, we look to them and be like, we can be like that, and hopefully we can turn it around.
Coach, you're going to see these guys again, I think this weekend, right at the Yorktown tournament.
Yep.
Getting this kind of competition in early on in the season has got to be good for such a young team.
Well, it is. That's why that's why I was telling them in the locker room. I think on our schedule there might be maybe 3 or 4 matches that maybe aren't good teams. Every single team, that's why I stack our schedule to get that experience. Well, it may hurt us here in the beginning, but hopefully in the postseason, in the long run, it'll make us more experienced. And that's what I do. Hopefully the girls learn from me. I don't shy away from competition, but it's just, unfortunately, what happened tonight, you kind of take it a little bit. You have to deal with it.
Coach, I felt like we saw the two of the best setters in the whole state tonight, in Taylor Bebout and Kara Bowersox. Does that sound about right?
I would say, yes, just mainly in our area, definitely. Over the whole state, I can't speak for the whole state, but I thought, Concordia's setter, she did a nice job just jump setting, but it was nice because Concordia always seemed to be in system, and it was very fluid, so they knew what they were running. Bebout gets the ball where it's supposed to go, but sometimes we're just a little bit out of system where we got to struggle a little bit. But two definitely very good setters, and they get to go at it again on Saturday.